Dear students, let us do some problems on thermal expansion. R is equal to R0, 1 plus alpha T minus T0. In this formula, usually when the formula is given like this, T0 will be the 0 degree centigrade and R0 is taken as resistance at the temperature. But here in this problem, T0 is triple point temperature of water and R0 is the corresponding temperature resistance. Okay, now let us note the data. See, the resistance is 101.0 ohms at a triple point of water. You know already, triple point of water is 0.01 degrees centigrade, and that in Kelvin is plus 273.15, that is 273.16 Kelvin, that you know. By adding 273.15 to the Celsius reading, we get Kelvin reading, that you know already. So this is triple point of water, this is taken as T naught, and the corresponding R naught is 101.6 ohms. Now 165.5 ohms at normal melting point of lead for this temperature, for T is equal to 600.5 ohms, the corresponding resistance is 165.5 ohms. Now let us substitute these values in the given equation. R value, this is R value, from this we get alpha is now here what is the temperature when the resistance is 123.4 ohms. So once again let us write the formula. R is equal to R0, 1 plus alpha T minus T0. So here resistance is given, R0 is alpha value, T temperature we have to find out, T0 is 273.16. From this we get temperature as this much. A steel tape 1 meter long is correctly calibrated for a temperature of 27 degrees centigrade. Suppose this is theta 1, 27 degrees centigrade. At this temperature, steel tape gives correct reading. The length of a steel rod measured by this tape is found to be 63 centimeter on a hot day when the temperature is 45 degrees centigrade. So this is the measured length. So measured length at what temperature? 45 degrees centigrade, at 45 degrees centigrade. So that is how much? 63.0 centimeter. What is the actual length of the steel rod on hot day? So this is the measured length. So the actual length is asked. Actual length or correct length. So correct length at the same temperature is asked. So LC at 45 degrees centigrade is equal to LM 45 degrees centigrade 1 plus alpha S delta theta. So this formula we use here. LM means measured length, LC means correct length, and alpha S means coefficient of linear expansion of scale material. So here S means scale material. So here steel is the scale material. See, steel tape. So its value is given here 1.20 into 10 to the power of minus 5 by Kelvin, and temperature difference theta 2 minus theta 1, 27 here 45 minus 27, that is 18 degrees centigrade. Substituting the values, in this equation, measured length on hot day is 63 centimeters. This is 1.2 into 10 to the power of minus 5, and this is 18. So 63 here. See, here is 1 is there. So here we get 1, 2, 3 zeros come. Now this multiplied by 63. We got one answer. What is the actual length of the steel rod on hot day? So the actual length of the steel rod on hot day is this much. Next, what is the actual length of the steel rod on 27.0 degrees centigrade day? So at this temperature, our steel tape gives accurate reading. Okay, at a lower temperature, to find the actual length, the formula we use is correct length at a lower temperature, that is equal to measured length at 45 degrees centigrade 1 plus alpha S minus alpha B into delta theta. So we use to find accurate length at a lower temperature at which the scale shows the correct reading. So this is the formula we use. You remember this formula. See here, alpha S means coefficient of linear expansion of scale material, and alpha B means, see here, alpha B means coefficient of linear expansion of body. Here B means body. Here you are measuring the length of a steel rod. So here the body is a rod, and the rod is also made of steel. Both scale and body are made of steel. Both are made of steel. That is, alpha S is equal to alpha B is equal to 1.20 into 10 to the power of minus 5 by Kelvin. So when these two becomes 0, when these two becomes equal, then this part becomes 0. So here just 1 remains. So here we write LC at 27 degrees centigrade is equal to LM at 45 degrees centigrade into 1. That only we get. Then LM means what? Measured length at 45 degrees centigrade. That is 63 centimeters. This is another answer. So in this way we calculate. So first let us find true length of rod at 40 degrees centigrade. True length means correct length at 40 degrees centigrade, and that is equal to measured length. M means measured. Measured length at 40 degrees centigrade 1 plus alpha S delta theta, where alpha here S stands for scale. S stands for scale. So measured length, see here, the length of steel rod, a brass scale which is corrected at 20 degrees centigrade gives the length of a steel rod as 51.6 when both rod and scale are at 40 degrees centigrade. That is, measured length at 40 degrees centigrade is 51.6. And the scale material is brass, and its value is change in temperature 40 minus 20. We got one answer. Second one. True length of rod at 20 degrees centigrade. Correct length at 20 degrees centigrade. That is, see here, at this temperature the scale gives correct reading. Measured length at 40 degrees centigrade 1 plus, in this case we write alpha S minus alpha B into delta theta. Alpha M40 is 51.6. Scale is made of brass and its value is, body is steel rod and steel alpha value is, and change in temperature 40 minus 20. So we get this much answer. A clock with a metal pendulum gains 20 seconds each day at 20 degrees centigrade and loses 25 seconds at 50 degrees centigrade. Here gains, here loses. The temperature at which it gives correct time. The temperature at which it gives correct time. Say it gives correct time at theta. So we have to find the theta value. See here the formula we use is time lost or gained in one day is equal to 1 by 2 alpha into delta theta into 86,400 seconds. Now, first one, what is given? A clock with a metal pendulum gains 20 seconds each day. So, first part 1 by 2 alpha delta theta. Delta theta means here theta minus 20 into 86,400. Let us write this one here is equal to see in the initial case it gained 20 seconds. So in the left hand side the time lost or gained. So it has gained 20 seconds. Equation 1. Now next it loses 25 seconds at 50 degrees centigrade. It loses 25 seconds. Time lost 25 seconds. Temperature difference here. Temperature difference 50 minus theta. Second equation. Now first equation divided by second equation gives 20 by 25 is equal to, now this and this gets cancelled, alpha gets cancelled, this also gets cancelled, so we are left with theta minus 20 by 50 minus theta. From this multiply 25 into theta minus 20, cross multiplication. Or let us divide here 5 5 ja 5 4 ja, so that 5 theta minus 100 is equal to 4 theta. 5 theta, this minus 4 theta left side, 9 theta is equal to minus 100 that side, 300, or theta is equal to 300 by 9. So we got the temperature as 33.3 degrees centigrade. This is the answer, first answer. Now second one. So the temperature at which it gives correct time, at this temperature it will give the correct time. Now the coefficient of linear expansion of the metal, so the pendulum's metal, its linear, its coefficient of linear expansion is asked. Here we are having two equations. You can choose either to find alpha value. Let us choose the first equation. First equation, 20 is equal to 1 by 2 into alpha into theta minus 20, 33.3 minus 20 into 86,400. From this we get the alpha value. From this we get 34.7 into 10 to the power of minus 6 degrees centigrade. A brass scale gives correct length at 0 degrees centigrade. If the temperature is 25 degrees centigrade and the length read by the scale is 10 centimeters, true length at 25 degrees centigrade will be less than 10 centimeters, greater than 10 centimeters, equal to 10 centimeters, none. See, we have a formula here. Correct length, see, it gives correct length at 0 degrees centigrade, and this 10 centimeters is the measured length at 25 degrees centigrade. So this is the measured length. Here that comes 10 centimeters comes here. Now true length at 25 degrees centigrade is given by this formula. Correct length at 25 degrees centigrade, that is true length. True length at 25 degrees centigrade is equal to measured length into 1 plus alpha s delta theta. Let us write this in the expanded form. Lm into 1 Lm plus Lm into this. So this is the measured length at 25 degrees centigrade. To that you are adding something, and then you will get the true length. So the measured length at 25 degrees centigrade is 10 centimeters, and to this 10 centimeters you are adding something. So definitely the true length will be more than 10 centimeters. So this is the answer. The length of steel and copper rods, so that steel rod is 5 centimeter longer than copper rod at all temperatures will be. So in this problem, the individual lengths of steel and copper rods is asked. That is, copper rod length how much and steel rod length how much, that is asked. Here at all temperatures the difference in lengths will be always 5 centimeters. See, the steel rod is longer than copper rod by 5 centimeters. It means what? LS minus LC is equal to 5 centimeters. This for any temperature difference. For any temperature difference. And what is given here? The temperature difference is constant. So this tells you that delta L is constant. Here it tells that delta theta is constant. Now let us write formula for linear expansion. Delta L by L into delta theta From this is constant, this is constant. Take this alpha this side. This implies alpha into L is equal to constant, or alpha C LC is equal to alpha S LS. Now, so this is equation 1. Let us write. Now, from this, LC is equal to alpha S by alpha C into LS. Alpha S value given 1.1. Alpha C value 1.7. Here we get 11 by 17 LS. LC is equal to. Substituting this value in first equation, substitute 2 in 1. LS minus 11 by 17 LS is equal to 5. 1 minus 11 by 17, 5. Or LS is equal to 5 into 17 by 6. We got length of the steel rod. Now, from 1, or if we want else, you can use second equation also. Using second equation, see here LC is equal to 11 by 17 into LS value. We get 9.17 centimeters.